So we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Well placed, should get a single. There's trouble here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Stephen comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Chance!
No!
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Good pickup. Big chance.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. 10 runs coming from it. The Royals are 10 for none. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end. The left arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep. No,
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run-out in the first place.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yeah.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way. End of the over. The Royals are 17 for none. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Beaten on the drive.
That's a very wide delivery. Very lucky the umpire decided against calling it.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Oh, no. Nice bowling.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
Yep.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end. That would have been a high-risk second. Not sensible.
Yep. Keeper.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Nice.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpires called a wide.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Over. The Royals are 32 for none. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Got that. Yep. Hola.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Edged. Unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
No.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nothing going right with the run-up at the moment. I think they'll be glad just to see the end of that over. Jeffrey, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the university end.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Nice ball.
Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Yep. Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. A few moves made in the field.
Edge. What a ball. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep. Bowler.
Misses. How did that not hit?
A little late on that, no run scored.
11 runs added there. The Royals are 55 for none.
Yeah. Keeper. Yep.
Super catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone.
They've made it home. but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. India are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field.
Jeffery from the university end. Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad.
Oh. Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Bet ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Hit that hard. Nailed it. Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Pads that away.
Go.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yeah.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Bolt will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Bolt gets off the mark.
Yes.
Needs a direct hit.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Waiting. Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single. Pads away.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
Bowler is confident on this one.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Bolt gone for not many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yeah.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Drives and misses everything.
Wait. Yep.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Neesham, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yes.
Finds the edge. Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Royals are 95 for 5. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
To bowl.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Edge! Amazing delivery. A beauty. Brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Some adjustments to the field.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Wow!
Nice.
Oh, that's missed the lot.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Hetmeyer takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Nice.
Hetmeyer shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
That's the over. The Royals are 107 for 7.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Catch it.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. A couple on offer here. Right off the middle of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. The Royals are 121 for 7. They'll get at least 1.
Ready.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Go!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
That's 4. No. Go on at third man to stop it.
Wait there.
Out. Good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Nicked it. Huge appeal. Good catch. Out.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling, finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
At number 11, the Rajasthan Ravens. Change of bowling.
Mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Keeper.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Keeper.
Pierce the gap and gets their first runs. will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yes, nice bowling.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Yep.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep cap. Off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yes.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wait on. No!
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Bowler!
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
Over. The Royals are 137 for 9. Going with spins. Now. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper, keeper.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Well, they were moving. Quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. End of the over, 5 off it. The Royals are 142 for 9. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
A bit of a change up in the field now. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Edged it.
Floated that one up and hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Nice shot.
It's so difficult being a bowler sometimes. Pitched on a good length and they've just watched it sail out of the ground.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky not to chip it straight to the fielder.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Going with pace now.
Yes, nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Butler got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
5 runs added in the over. The Royals are 158 for 9. Final over in this innings.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yes.
Good return there, back from the deep. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Good bit of timing there.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nice shot, runs possible, and a great catch. That wraps up the innings. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. Good shot, it's found the gap.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Straight to the fielder.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
Sharma is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Timed that brilliantly.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
easiest catches you'll see.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the University end.
Yeah.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Immediately underway with some runs.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything.
Oh, that's a spot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. Yep.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
Sharma shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
9 runs added in that over. India are 25 for 1. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Wow, that's missed a lot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Wait.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Beaten on the drive.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Nicked it. Now then, was there a feint edge? And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? The field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That shot sees them get their innings started. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
End of the over, 2 runs added. India are 27 for 3. Beck from the university end. Khan, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the university end. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. Hola.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Great shot through the gap.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait there. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Khan has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yeah.
No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Wait.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Miller didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Wait. Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
End of the over. India are 51 for 3. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep. No.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery and timed well to the fielder.
right out of the middle.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Good bowling.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Oh, that's a spot.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The captain can now put... five fielders outside the circle.
Yeah.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Super piece of timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Times it nicely.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Drives and misses everything.
Stephen with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got foot. Forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Stephen shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Keeper.
And that's the half-century for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
End of the over, 8 off it. India are 103 for 3.
Change of bowling. The leg spinner is coming on to bowl.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Some adjustments to the field.
Yes.
They'll get at least 1.
Decisive running might have gotten them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end. Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Sharma has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Catch.
Out.
Yeah!
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls. And they're on a roll now.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Oh, that's a spot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. There'll be runs here. Out!
Yeah!
Caught!
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Good return, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
No! Well bowled.
Middle that one, great timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
13 runs added there. India are 125 for 6.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. No!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
8 runs added in that over. India for 133 for 6.
Yep. No, no, no!
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Great shot.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Good bit of timing there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That was a solid shot, driven off the